Alrighty guys, welcome. Literally in the middle of me streaming, the big patch went live, the huge patch with all of those balance changes that I made a video on with the pup. And yeah, let's see what there are, or what there is rather, that changed from the pup to the live version. Yeah, I know the chat's here. We don't care. So, if you want to look at all of the different changes, because there are a lot of them, I have a video on my channel that I will link in the description, but there are a few things I do want to check. Okay, let's go to Bengalis. So, Elite Elephant Archer is now... It used to be, on the pup, it costed wood instead of gold. Now it is going to be food and gold still, which I'm pretty sure, I think it used to be 1,000 food, 800 gold or something like that. So yeah, that is going to be cheaper for sure. Yeah, chat. Also... check the Elephant Archer train time. Added a logo over you? Yeah. Because I think there might be something different with the Bengali, or it's not just Bengali, all Elephant Archer train time. Oh, of course, it would spawn right next to this. Okay, let's see the train time. We're gonna start at 10 seconds. I forgot to make a house. Oh my goodness, I'm a noob. Okay, at 10 seconds, we'll make the Elephant Archer. Because it's 34 seconds on the previous patch. Then they were going to change it to 30 seconds. Yep, now it's 32 seconds. So, the creation speed of Elephant Archers has been buffed, but not by as much. So it went from 34 now to only 32. Alright, other changes. Okay, let's check Aztecs. Yep. Guys, Jaguar Warriors now have 1 extra Pierce Armor. So, this is a change to compensate for Gambesons. Jaguars are literally being compensated for Gambesons. Yeah, Sapper's change is still there. So yeah, both regular and Elite Jaguar Warriors now gain +1 Pierce Armor. So 1-2 armor for Castle Age Jags, and 2-2 armor for Imperial Age Jags. This was not in the pup, this is a new change. The Bombard Tower change is still there. Is that making a difference? Getting 1 extra Pierce Armor for your infantry? Yes. Okay, Celts. Woad Raiders. Okay, yeah, they now have extra HP. Who are barely used? Yes, Aztecs and Gambesson. Okay, so Woad Raiders now get 5 extra HP. And they deal more damage. Okay. Yeah, so they used to have 65 HP in Castle Age and 10 attack. Now they have 70 HP in Castle Age and 11 attack. Yes. Elite Woad Raiders. 85 HP instead of 80, so 5 more HP. And 14 attack instead of 13. Yeah, Stronghold, it's still there. So yeah, Woad Raiders now have more attack and more HP. Again, to help compensate for the lack, or for the fact that Gambesons is now in the game and infantry in general is stronger. But yeah, Woad Raiders, you're still going to want to play them in late game if you can. 15 more HP, faster movement speed. You do have 1 less armor, but also 1 more attack. Chinese, as someone pointed out, the controversial change that I wasn't a big fan of, where they would only start with 2 extra villagers and then 50 more food, that's changed. That went back. Chinese are now the same this patch as they were on the previous patch. I am a fan of this. I don't think that really did that much. So that was reverted from the pup. Let's check Dravidians. Medical Corps might have received a change. Yes, so Medical Corps has been altered. It used to be more expensive. It used to be 350 food and 250 gold. Now it's 300 food, 200 gold, so it is 50 food and gold cheaper. A fan of that. And it used to only be 20 HP per minute. Now it's 30 HP per minute. So it's a 50% healing rate increase. So it's a tech that, in my opinion, was pretty bad. I even talked about it in State of the Civs. So, well, we will have to see if it's worthwhile. Incas should be exactly the same as the pup. Right now, I'm looking at changes that are different from what the pup has. So yeah, now Medical Corps is going to be stronger, and like I said, this is not on the pup, or was not on the pup. Dravidians, you get your Siege Workshop reduction, and now this Civ is definitely going to be stronger, for sure. Japanese. There might be a change to the Samurai. Indeed there is, guys. Samurai, another infantry unique unit that is somewhat sad about the fact that Gambesons is added and like Japanese champions just look so much better. They now cost 10 less food per unit, so kind of making up for the introduction of supplies. So now Samurai, they used to be 60 food, 30 gold, and now they are 50 food and 30 gold. Sorry about the ads coming in at an inopportune time, but that's what it be like. So yeah, everything else about the unit is the same. It is just cheaper on the food cost. No, we are looking at the live game. And again, that was not in the pup. Sicilians may have a change. Oh, they do. Look at that. Farm upgrades now provide 125% additional food. It was 100% more food. Now it's 125% more food. More food. Oh my goodness. That's what was needed. Okay, we can test that in a second. Yeah, that's a really weird change. But hey, there you go. Alright, Teutons also might have been getting a change that was not in the pup. Yep, guys, Teutonic Knights have been buffed. Again, another little bit of compensation for the buff to swordsmen and having Gambesons, which Teutons have access to. Teutonic Knights, they used to cost 85 food and 40 gold. Now they're 85 food and 30 gold. So it's still way more expensive than a swordsman, but they have at least had that gold cost reduced by a little bit. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. And I believe that is it. So those were changes, guys, that were not on the pup, but were added to the game afterwards. So the devs listening to some feedback, some nice infantry unique unit buffs to make sure that they still stay competitive with the newly stronger swordsmen that are going to be in the game. So let me guys know if you are looking forward to any of these changes, and I for one am really interested to see how the meta is going to develop in the coming weeks. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.